Welcome to Feedatribe. Hi, I'm Liana, and if you're new to my channel, I'm a mum of 11 from Melbourne, Australia, and I'm here to bring you original family recipes, some fun shopping hauls, and some big batch cooking. Tonight, I have had a busy day, and I just want something really simple to make. So I'm going to make one of my family's favorites. I haven't quite come up with a name for it yet, but it involves ground pork, kale, and carrot, and it is super simple, super delicious, and it's quite nutritious as well. So it fills all the boxes and it fills their tummies, and they all give the thumbs up. This is a super simple meal because it requires very little ingredients. I made it up slapdash, didn't have much in the fridge, and obviously had 13 mouths to feed. This meal is great for this time of year also because it is so simple, and you know how you're having lots of festive catch-ups and you sort of just want some simple meals in the mix. This meal ticks that box. Okay, so you're going to want the recipe. I'll probably pop on the screen and also have it below in the description. I'm feeding 12 people with this. I was going to say 13, but my eldest daughter is interstate on a holiday, so I'm feeding 12 people, a couple of whom do not eat that much. So I would say as far as adult servings go, this would feed 10 hungry adults, the serving that I am making. So if you don't need to feed that many people, you can halve it. If you need to feed more people, you can add half again or something. So do what you need to do. One of the key things about the recipes I share on YouTube is that they're 100% adaptable, okay? So if you don't have pork mince or ground pork, or whatever you want to call it, then go ahead and use beef or chicken. If you don't like onion, don't include it. One of the main ingredients of this dish is kale, but if you don't like kale, or you can't get your hands on kale, or kale is really expensive wherever you are at the moment, then go ahead and use spinach. Okay, you can use whatever oil you're comfortable with using. Try and choose one that's good at a high heat. I'm going to use coconut oil today. Okay, in goes the onion. And while they do their thing, I'm going to dice up some garlic. Of course, you do not have to use fresh garlic. You can use garlic. Oh, that one doesn't seem very good. I'll use a different one. Or if you don't like garlic, you don't have to include it. You could use garlic powder. The rules are there are no rules. Okay, now I like to add the carrot before the kale because if I put it in first it gets a little bit crisp, so that's nice. And you're going to want about 4 to 6 carrots depending on the size. Of course you can use a food processor to grate them, but I am just using a good old grater, broken grater at that, because I don't mind. One of the things I love about this recipe is that it can go from getting things out of the fridge to having it made with no preparation. You just do things while other things cook. Almost completely browned. Okay, now pop the carrot in. Whew. Mommy. Yes, darling? Alright, now I'm just going to tidy up this area a bit and then we'll get on to organising the kale. Okay, so I have a lovely big bunch of kale. What I do with kale is I just leave the stalk. I do not include that at all. Goes the kale. That is a lot of kale, but you know, it wilts down a lot. And to speed up that process, you can put a lid on. And it's at about this time that you'd want to put rice on if you're having it. You can, of course, have it with noodles if you'd like. It's totally up to you, but I'm just using basmati rice absorption method. Okay, now you want to add stock. I'm just using a little stock pot type thing which makes 2 cups of stock, and I'll probably use 2 of them because you want quite a bit of liquid. You can add any sort of stock you want. I'm using a chicken stock, you can use vegetable stock, and you can use it in a something that comes already made up, or stock cubes, or whatever you want. Do add the liquid component of stock cubes though. Now the next ingredient I'm using is a sort of a season all. This one is a mingle seasoning, used me on everything, and if you've seen my shopping hauls, you'll know I do use it on everything because I get it like every single time. So this contains things such as garlic, onion, paprika, cumin, coriander, black pepper, salt, thyme, parsley, basil, chili. So simple stuff. Any of those things that you like, add in whatever combination you like. Then as far as soy sauce goes, which is what we're going to add next, you can add normal soy sauce or you could use tamari, which is lower in sodium. And then something I add sometimes, you don't have to, is, what are these? Sesame seeds. So I'm going to add about 1/4 cup of those. It just adds a lovely flavour. You could add crushed peanuts if you want, anything like that. Okay, I've put 4 cups of stock in. I want a little bit more of a liquidy component, so I'm going to add 1 to 2 more cups of water, but I'll put that in with corn flour. That's it, guys. I'm going to let that thicken up, give it a taste, and other than that, it's a matter of, and this I always say to my kids, it's ready when the rice is ready. Great meal for feeding a tribe because you just cut up a bit more kale. Moment of truth. It's good. All dished up, so we're going to eat now. That concludes my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like if you did, subscribe if you're new, and leave a lovely comment. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.